channel. It's ChristyRocksXO. In today's video, we are going to be making a Christmas wreath from Dollar Tree. I'm really excited for this because if you know me, you know I love the holidays and I love a good DIY. So I'm going to go ahead and show you everything that we're going to be using for this wreath. Now, when it comes to me and picking what I'm going to be using for my wreath, I definitely play off of something that I really was attracted to, like maybe the sign or the deco mesh or the ribbon, anything like that. So this time around, I was definitely inspired by this deco mesh here. It is this baby blue deco mesh with little specks of snow on top of it. I really think it is absolutely gorgeous. I really loved it. So I wanted to go with something of a winter wonderland, a snowy little vibe, using whites and blues and silvers. So that's what Now, when you go to pick up your supplies for your wreath, I definitely recommend that you pick out things that you like. So if this color isn't your color scheme, then definitely get colors that go with your color scheme. But if you do enjoy this specific color, then go ahead and recreate it just like this. But definitely pick what you like. So as far as ribbon, I'm going to be using this glitter silver ribbon here. Really pretty. And I'll also be using 2 boxes of this beautiful burlap ribbon with a snowflake printed on top of it. So pretty. It's a baby blue, so that's definitely a theme. Also be using 1 blue deco mesh, and I will also be using 1 white deco mesh. I'm just showing you that I bought 2 just in case. And I will be possibly using these ornaments here. I love this one. It's my favorite. It's so pretty. And then this glitter one here. I have this beautiful fern spray that is so pretty and covered in glitter. I will be using this as well. And here I have these blue snowflakes. They're so pretty and they have silver glitter on them. Really pretty. Dollar Tree has so many amazing ornaments this year. And for the sign, I will be using this sign here, and it says "Let It Snow." I thought this was absolutely fitting for this wreath since it's a snowy winter wonderland vibe. So that is so cute. And then I have this wreath form, and this is the 14-inch wreath form. I know Dollar Tree now carries, I think, 18 or 16-inch wreath forms, but this one here is the 14-inch. So now that I have all of that, I'm going to go ahead, and I personally like to start with my ribbon, so I'm going to start prepping my ribbon, get it all ready to go, and then we'll start with the deco mesh pieces. Okay, so in this wreath, I'm going to be cutting my ribbon to 12 inches, so you will need 12 12-inch pieces of this ribbon, and you will also need 12 12-inch pieces of this ribbon. So that's okay, so I went ahead and cut up all my ribbon. Look at all this glitter. There's just so much glitter everywhere. So I did go ahead and dovetail these already. In the process of dovetailing this ribbon here, so I quickly just wanted to show you how exactly I do that. So what I do is I fold it in half, I line up each end, and then I fold it again. I take my scissors and I cut here on the side that's closed, and I just go, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see me, so I just go at a diagonal, and then just like that you have your ducktails. So you want to go ahead, if you like the ducktail look, you want to go ahead and do that to all of your ribbon. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now that all of my ribbon is cut and prepped, the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna take my pipe cleaners. Now you can find these at Dollar Tree. I did pick these up at Walmart for 97 cents, but they have these at Dollar Tree as well. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna get 12 of these pipe cleaners, and I'm going to start placing them on my wreath form. Now I've had a lot of questions on how I place my pipe cleaner, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how exactly I do this. So wherever you see these bars here, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where I place my pipe cleaner. So I place one down here. Let me kind of zoom in. Okay, so I go ahead and I place one here on the outer wreath. This is the inner wreath, this is the outer wreath. And so I go ahead and I place one here, and I do twist it a couple times. And then I place another one right here on the inner wreath. Just like that. So you have one here on the inner and then one here on the outer. And I do that to all of these bars here. So once again, I take my pipe cleaner and I put one here at the bottom and here at the top. Just like that. And I do that to each and every bar. So total you will have 12 pipe cleaners. So when you go to cut your ribbon, I personally like to put ribbon in each pipe cleaner. So therefore that means I will need 12 pieces of each ribbon. So that way I can put ribbon in each pipe cleaner. Now you don't have to do it that way. You can skip every pipe cleaner. You can put it in however many pipe cleaners you want as far as the ribbon goes. You don't have to put in every pipe cleaner. That's just the look that I prefer. But please, if you want to make yours any different, then go ahead. That's the whole point of a DIY. You make it your own, right? So if you want to add something or if you want to take something out, that's perfectly fine. If you want to make your ribbons shorter, that's fine as well. Whatever you like, it's your creation. I'm basically just sharing with you how I do my wreath. Alright, so there it is. As you can see, I have my pipe cleaners all on my wreath form. So now it's time to go ahead and start putting on our deco mesh. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start putting on our deco mesh. I'm going to be taking this blue deco mesh and I'm going to be putting it on the outer wreath. And I'm going to be taking this white deco mesh and putting it in the inner wreath. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this deco mesh. I know you can see all the glitter on the bottom, but I'm going to go ahead and take my blue deco mesh. I'm going to let it fall on the floor because it's easy to work with it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little tail and I'm going to place it in my first pipe cleaner. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm not going to measure the puffs and measure your puffs. And when I say measure your puffs, I mean literally taking the ruler and measuring out where you take the bunch and puff it up. I don't do that. I eyeball it. I think that's just the easiest way for me without doing too much work, you know? I just eyeball it, make it happen. So I think I'll go about that big right there. So I'll go that big right there. And I'm gonna tie it down, twist it. Once again, you get your deco mesh and you grab it, puff it up. And you just kind of want to make sure they're about the same size. No worries if they're not. I mean, I never worry about it. I just make it happen. Alright, let me move that. It's in my way. So I'm going to go ahead and do the whole outside. I was able to do the whole top row with one roll of deco mesh. So just like that, we have our first row. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take this deco mesh, the white one, and I'm going to be putting it, letting it fall on the floor first of all, and I'm going to be putting it here on the inner wreath. So once again, you just create a little tail like that, and you start puffing. And I do not measure, I just create. So once again, you get your deco mesh, you puff it up like this, you cinch it in, and you tie it down. And when you're tying down your deco mesh and your ribbon, you really want to make sure that you tie it in really good. You do not want them to come undone. Now you can see I have all of my deco mesh on. Now I'm just going to cut this little tail here. And all I do with the tails is sometimes I'll leave it, sometimes I push it back. Also, I've had questions what I do with the pipe cleaners, if I leave the pipe cleaners out like that or if I push them back. I leave them. To be honest, I leave them. But if you don't like that look, you can always push them back. So there's that. Now that all of my deco mesh is on, I will fluff at the end. So now that all my deco mesh is on, this is kind of reminding me of like ASLO. So I decided to go ahead and add this ribbon as well, also from the Dollar Tree. So I have 12 12-inch pieces of this ribbon. I have 12 12-inch pieces of this ribbon, and they're all ducktailed. And I have 12 12-inch pieces of this ribbon as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting them onto my wreath. Okay, so this is how I do my ribbon. So I pretty much try and gauge the middle of the ribbon and I just pinch it together. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this polka dot ribbon and I'm going to place it here right on top of that. And then I'm going to take this glittery ribbon and I'm going to lay it right on top, just like that. So just like that, and it almost looks like a flower of some sort. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start here at the bottom, and I'm going to put ribbon in each pipe cleaner. Now if you don't want to add ribbon to every pipe cleaner, you don't have to. This is just my preference. So that's why I need 12 pieces, because I have 12 pipe cleaners. So I usually don't fluff my ribbon until I am all done with my wreath, because you'll be moving it around and it's probably going to get messed up anyways, so you'll have to end up fluffing it out at the end. So once again, I take this ribbon here, I pinch it right there in the middle, then I take this polka dot ribbon, I do almost it's a cross, and I take the glittery ribbon and I put it right on top, and it looks like a flower, really cute. And I find my next pipe cleaner here on the outer wreath. I find that and I just tie it down. go. Just like that. And I'm going to keep on moving all along the wreath form. Okay, so now I'm coming up to my last piece of ribbon that's going to go on the outer wreath form. I try and make this as easy as possible. And you all have told me that you've looked at so many different tutorials and mine was super easy to follow, so that's what I really strive for when I make these videos. So here is my last piece of ribbon. If your ribbon turns around like that, all you gotta do is twist it and fix it up. I will say don't pull too hard on this glitter ribbon or else it will rip. But I really like the way it's looking so far. So now I'm going to go ahead and move to the inner part of my wreath form, and I'm going to start putting all of my ribbon on. Alright, so now I have all of my ribbon on my wreath. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start adding our decorative pieces. My wreath, I have all my ribbon on my wreath and it's looking so pretty already. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be attaching my sign to my wreath. I think I'm going to do it this way. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to take 2 pipe cleaners and I'm going to be gluing them on to my sign. Just like this. Then I'm going to glue another pipe cleaner on this side. Just like that. And you want to make sure you put a good amount of glue. So now I'm going to go ahead and let that dry really quick. Alright, so if you can hear my neighbor's dog barking, I'm sorry, but so I went ahead and I glued down my pipe cleaners. They're nice and dry. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and I'm going to feed it through right here, if you can see right here. So I'm just going to literally take them and push them through. I'm sorry about the dogs, but nothing I can do about that. So anyways, here I'm going to take my other pipe cleaner. I'm going to move my ribbon out the way. And once again, I'm going to feed it through. And I might have went a little too tight on this side, so I'm going to let that go a little. There we go. Just like that. Then I'm going to retie this one here. And just like that, our sign is now attached. And it looks really cute. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get all of my ribbon and bring it to the front. That's why I said I like to fluff at the end, because There's no point in fluffing anytime before that. I'm gonna cut this off because we don't need that. So I'm gonna take that off. So now that I have all of the ribbon to the front, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start adding some decorative pieces. I really want to add these huge balls, but is that like doing the most? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna add them because I really like them. So I want to add one. Should I put this one at the top? It's so pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna put that one there. And let me see where's that one here. And then I think I'll put this one like catty corner, maybe over here. Yes, I love the way that's looking so far. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some hot glue and I'm gonna secure this so it doesn't pop off. Alright, so what I went ahead and did, I cut a few pieces of this ferns pick. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I absolutely adore that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to be attaching it here. If you can see right here, I'm going to attach it into my pipe cleaner. And let me see. So I'm going to attach it here. And you could glue it down, but I'm not. I'm going to just leave it like that. And then what I did is I glued down this little piece here. So all I'm going to do is I'm simply going to run this through the top and I'm going to tie it down. I'm going to put some here on my ribbon, on this piece of ribbon. Now you're just going to hold it down. Or now I have both my ornaments on. I put one here at the top and I put one catty corner here on the bottom, and I did the exact same thing that I did here down here. So I put it through the pipe. I put the pipe cleaner through the top of the ornament and then I glued it down. And this one is still drying, so I'm going to hold it for a little longer. But that's all I did, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take let me see. I really love these. They are so pretty. So I think I'm going to take the rest of these and I'm going to just take my, what are these called? Wire cutters. Someone asked me for the name of these. They don't have a name here, but I got them at Walmart. So you could probably find them there. Well, they're my honey's, but he got it at Walmart. So I'm probably going to put a few of these little picks here throughout. Probably put one over here somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so here is our wreath. It is all done. So I did go ahead and add the snowflakes here. All I did was I took these snowflakes and it already has a little hole here on the top where you're supposed to hang your ornament wire right here. So you see this hole right there. So all I did was I simply wrapped this around just like that, and I just twisted it that way it stays on. So I did wrap it like that and then I twisted it, make sure it stays down. So that's what I did to this side as well. today's tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you found some helpful tips. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and let me know down below if you will be recreating this or if you will be trying to make your own wreath this season. Also, if you recreate this look or if you make a wreath of your own, I would love to see it on my Instagram at ChristyRocksXO. I will go ahead and put it right here next to me. I would love for you to follow me, and I do follow everyone back. No worries if you don't want to add me back, but I do follow everyone back, and I love when you guys share your creations with me. I just get so excited and so happy, and I would love to see them. So until next time, XO till I overdose. Bye!